Oh, hi. Now You See It. And as of 1970, Now You See It was a game show hosted by Jack Nars, brother of game show host Tom Kennedy, whose real name is Jim Nars. Now, why Jack Nars never changed his name to Jack Kennedy, we'll never know. In any case, Now You See It was last seen on June 13th of 1975. By the way, it featured a theme song actually called Chump Change, written by Quincy Jones. I wonder whatever happened to him.
Every answer to every question is right here before your eyes. And now you see it. Now you see it. And the star of our show, now you see him, Jack Nars.
Here we come, Johnny. Load out. Howdy. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for visiting us here in the studio. Hello there at home. Welcome to this edition of Now You See It, the show that shows you the answers. The fun is finding those answers. Our returning champ is Pat Grenier. Pat, would you come out and say hello, please? Pat has won $600. Hello, dear. We were just about to finish our championship round on the last show when we were out of time. In the meantime, however, the bank was not broken. We've added $1,000. Today we have $6,000 in our bank. Pat, maybe you'll be trying to win it, but I know that you know that you have to work very hard to do it. You're really trailing in this round. Would you go over and join Art, please, and we'll complete this championship round. That was Pat Grenier, and the gentleman seated next to her is Mr. Art Hansen. Art, welcome back.
Thanks, Jack.
Nice to have you aboard, sir. All righty. How do you feel today, Art?
Just beautiful.
I imagine you do, because take a look at the lead you have in this, our championship round. Let's light up the scores, fellas. This is the way it was when we ran out of time. Pat, 30 points. Art, 95. We're playing for double point value, so it could end very soon unless Pat makes a great comeback. 100 points wins. All righty, Pat and Art, if you're all set, we have the same championship board over there. We'll go back to it now, and let's light it up, and here's the next question in order. According to the old adage, what does the early bird get? Pat.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 11, the worm.
That's right, worm. And that's a 26-point answer. That's hanging in there, lady. Okay, we go on to another question, and here it is. What informal first name is sometimes used when referring to the U.S. President Jackson? Pat.
Line 3.
Right.
Position 11, Andy.
Yes, Andrew Jackson, referred to as Andy. 28 points for the answer. She has now climbed all the way up to 84. Art, you still have, you know what you have. Here's your next question. On a formal occasion, what crown-like jewelry might a lady art?
Line 1.
Right.
Position 6, tiara.
Tiara is right for 14 points, and that's it. We have a new champion, Mr. Art Hansen. Pat, that was a heck of a comeback. I'll tell you, you picked up 54 points.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show. We hope you enjoy the prizes that you won and spend your $600 in good health.
Thank you. I've
All
had
right?
a good time.
Thank you for saying that, Pat. Well, Art, want to get up, walk behind that lady over there, and come over and join me here at the podium? You're going to be playing our solo game, sir. First of all, may I congratulate you?
Jack.
Very good. And I may remind you now that we have $6,000 waiting in that bank to be taken home by you, providing you give me 10 answers in 60 seconds. You understand that? All right, good for you. We'll give you $100 for each answer you get if you don't go all the way. And when you want to pass a clue, say so. I'll come back to it. Okay. The answers, whoops. The answers, let me show you. I have to check the pen, really. That's what it's all about, all right? Here's where the answers come up. Search them out, call them out, circle them with our pen. That line is a little below the answer, but we'll understand. Okay? All right, here we go for $6,000. Good luck, sir. Let's light up the board, and the clock will start after your first clue. Here it comes. A child's bed with high sides.
Crib.
Right. Certificate awarded a graduate.
Diploma.
Right. Plant that yields a blue dye.
Indigo.
Right. Front part of lower leg bone.
Shin.
Right. Another word for the movies.
Pass.
Renowned Spanish painter Francisco.
Goya.
Right. Powerful 16th century Italian family.
Medici.
Right. Capital of North Vietnam.
Pass.
Comic strip boy, orphan.
Pass.
The crime of setting fires.
Arson.
Right. Another word for the movies.
Cinema.
Right. Capital of North Vietnam.
Hanoi.
Right. Comic strip boy orphan.
Dundee.
That's right. Yes, sir. How about that? Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hot doggy. All the way. Oh, yeah. Gordy, isn't it? No, or is it Gordo? Oh, yeah. How about that? Mr. Art Hansen, our teacher, married to a teacher from West Covina, has just won $6,000 and quite handily, so you just barely beat the clock, by the way. But nevertheless, congratulations, Art. It was nice having you on the show. Okay, goodbye, continued good luck to you. Guess what? Pat will be back and we'll meet 2 new players after this short break, so don't go away.
All of that TV that you watched as a kid is about to pay off. Are you ready? There is no shame in knowing this stuff.
Blockbusters, weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
There is a minute in each morning when the day is fresh and ripe with possibility. A minute where you stand tall before the day, drink it all in, and say to yourself, today, the deep end. That minute was made for Minute Maid. A taste as fresh and ripe as morning itself. Drink in 100% Minute Maid Premium and squeeze the day.
Mashed potatoes. Introducing new potato-topped pot pies from Swanson. So good, you'll wonder why no one thought of this before.
Well, Art Hansen just won $6,000. We start a brand new bank. We put $5,000 into it, and look who's coming back. Pat Grenier. Pat, you never get very far off the stage, do you? Welcome back. Maybe you'll get another chance to win some more money. We'll find out as time goes on in the playing of our games. But right now, Pat, we're going to ask you to climb those familiar steps to our Champions Gallery as we have Mr. Johnny Olson introduce 2 new players. John, please, sir.
All right, Jack. First from San Gabriel, California, here's Carol Moya. And from San Diego, California, Dale Rohr.
Dale and Carol. Hello. It's nice to welcome you 2 ladies to Now You See It. And let's find out some more about them. And let's start with you, Dale Rohr. Tell us about you.
Hi, I'm from San Diego, and my husband and I have 2 small sons, and when we're not busy taking care of them, we like to refinish antique furniture.
Very good. It's nice to meet you. Good luck to you, Dale. Hope you have a nice time. Now, let's check in with Carol Moya.
Hi, Jack.
Hiya, Carol.
I'm married, and I have 3 children, and I enjoy playing tennis and a lot of other outdoor sports.
It's nice to have you aboard, Carol, and I hope you enjoy yourself. This is the round, you know, we play a letter at a time. Whoever scores 5 points wins. Win some great prizes, and we'll play against Pat in the championship round. Shall we find out who that's going to be? Then let's show the ladies that first line. By golly, and here comes your first clue. This is something you can show. Letter. 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 Yes, Dale.
Mercy.
That's right. Mercy. Good thing to show, too. All righty. First point is yours, Dale. Next clue. Usually involved in a crash. Letter? Carol.
Symbol.
Symbol is right, and you scored. Very good. I have a feeling we have a good round going here. Let's show the ladies, or let me give them the next clue. One way to get even. Dale.
Balance.
That's right, balance. Oh, they're good. All righty, here's a good one for you. A night to remember. Dale.
Lancelot.
Yes, holy mackerel. Well, with Dale leading by 2, the score is 3-1. We go to the next line. Here comes your next clue. Involved in a shootout. involved in a shootout. Letter. 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 I'll give it to you. All right. Go, Carol.
Spray.
Spray is it. Good. 3-2 is the score. Here's your next clue. A well-known matchmaker. Letter. Dale.
Rayburn.
Yes, Gene Rayburn of Match Game 75. That makes the score 4-2. One more for you, Dale. You play in the championship round. You need 3, Carol. Here's your next clue. A real knockout. Letter. 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 Carol.
Narcotic.
That's right, narcotic, and she's hanging in there. Very good. All right, here's another line for you, and here's another clue. Sometimes this is crazy. Letter. 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 I give it to you. Sometimes this is crazy. Quilt. There you go. All righty, score remains the same. Let's go to the next clue. Here it is. This is usually Scotch. Letter. Dale.
Tartan. Tartan.
That's right, tartan. She did it. Dale Roar is our winner. Hey, Carol. Thank you for being here.
It's a lot of fun.
Guess it's back to some tennis and outdoor sports, right?
Right.
Have a gift for you backstage. We hope you like it.
Thanks very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks for being on the show. Dale Roar is our winner. She'll be playing in our championship round. But first, some great prizes that Johnny will tell us about. Johnny O, please.
Coming right up, Jack. First from Gibson, a Foodmaster refrigerator freezer featuring picture frame doors, cantilever shelves, custom interior rollers, and Gibson's exclusive frost clear system in both the refrigerator and freezer sections. And from Crystal Dark, a brilliant, genuine lead crystal 30-piece stemmed wine service from France in the sparkling cut Tuileries pattern and elegant Versailles barware. Okay, Jack?
Thanks, Johnny. And here we go again, asking Pat Grenier to come downstairs and this time say hello to Dale Roar. Championship round coming up after these words.
I'd like to give you this world-famous Rascal scooter free, and there's no purchase necessary.
I got my free Rascal.
I got mine free.
Here's my free Rascal.
Here's my free one, too.
So if you or anyone you know has trouble getting around, Electric Mobility would like to give you a Rascal scooter free. Call for this free color catalog and enter the Rascal Mobility Sweepstakes. It's our way of introducing you to the benefits of owning a Rascal. Every month we give away another free Rascal. Over 100 Rascals have already been given away. Call today. Don't delay. Next month's winner could be you.
Call today to win your Rascal scooter free.
Call now 1-800-944-6688 for your chance to win a free Rascal. There's no purchase necessary, so call right now 1-800-944-6688. That's 1-800-944-6688. Call now.
Mama? Honey, can you get me the baby's juice?
Yes, Mama. I'm sorry you're sick.
So am I, honey.
Mama has a headache again.
It's not an ordinary headache. It's a migraine. And Zomig is migraine medicine you can take anytime during the pain. Anytime. Like when the pain begins. Anytime. Like when the pain worsens. Anytime. Even when it's full-blown. Zomig relieves most types of migraines. Talk with your doctor and call 1-800-540-0165 for product information and a free trial offer, plus an attack pack dispenser. Zomig is not for everyone. If you have certain types of heart disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you should not take Zomig. Very rarely, some people without recognized heart disease may have serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor if you have risk factors for heart disease, such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medications. Zomig. Take it over migraine pain anytime.
Survey said.
Family Feud, Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Weekdays at noon and 5:30 Eastern on Game Show Network.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, and Pat and Dale, if I may have all of your attention, please, for a few seconds. This is the last show in the current series of Now You See It on CBS TV. And in order to ensure that either Pat or Dale gets a chance to play the last solo game for $5,000, we'll do it as follows. If you reach 100 points, fine, the winner plays. But if we run out of time, whoever is ahead in the score will then play the solo game for $5,000. That's clear, isn't it? Okay, I'm sorry to have to have said that, but I'll tell you what. Let's get going with that championship round by asking for the big board, please, and let's bring it on. Now you see it. And now you don't. All the answers are right there, gal. Simply find them for me to score. You've already heard the speech. You know what's going to happen. So without further ado, let's wish Pat and Dale all good luck. Which one will play our final solo game on CBS? Let's find out as we go to the championship board. Here's your first question. As a child, you might have used a Y-shaped stick and a strip of inner tube. Dale.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 6, slingshot.
That's right. To make a what? A slingshot. 8 points go to you, Dale. All righty, here is your next question. Warner Brothers is credited with the creation of what famous stuttering cartoon pig, Pat?
Line 1.
Right.
Position 4, Porky.
That's right. 5-point answer. Okay, back to the board. How can a president reject a bill passed by, Pat?
Line 4.
Right.
Position 11, veto.
That is exactly right. He can veto a bill passed by the legislative body. 15-point answer puts you up to 20. Pat, here's your next question. Because of its great climate, people flock to what French city on the Riviera? Yes, Dale.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 11, Nice.
That is it. 12 points for your answer. You're tied at 20. Next question. Once a newsman, what Ron is now President Ford's press secretary? Pat?
Line 3.
Right.
Position 4, Ness.
No.
None.
Sorry, it is not Ness, and I have to accept it. Can't give you the points. It's Nessen, position 4. Terribly sorry, Pat. Okay, back to the board. Next question. How do we commonly refer to the upper house of Congress? Dale?
Line 3.
Right.
Position 7, Senate.
Senate is right for 10 points. 30-20 score. Next question. In the movie Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara called what plantation home? Pat?
Line 4.
Right.
Position 4, Tara.
That's right, Tara. That makes up for it. Okay, 8 points worth. You trail by 2, Pat. Here's your next question. What dry white wine is very similar to the German Rhine wine? Oh, sorry, you didn't see it. It's in line 2, position 3, Riesling. That's 5 points awarded to nobody. Here's your next question, girls. The haunting musical piece, Bolero, was created by what composer named Maurice? The answer is in line 4, position 6, Ravel. Remember, Ravel's Bolero is the way it's commonly referred to. Score remains the same. Next question. In World War I, a famous female spy was called Mata who? Yes, Pat?
Line 2.
Right.
Position 1, Hari.
That's it, Mata Hari. 3-point answer. 1 point lead for you, Pat. Oh, boy. Next question. Peter Graves of Mission Impossible is, yes, Pat?
Line 3.
Right.
Position 2, Arness.
Yes, he's the brother of James Arness. 5-point answer. Pat has 36, Dale 30. Next question. In 1945, Winston Churchill, Stalin, and President Roosevelt met, yes, Dale.
Line 4.
Right.
Position 1, Yalta.
That's where they met. The Russian port city of Yalta. 5-point answer. 1 point separation. Next question. What knitting material also sounds like a Pat?
Line 1.
Right.
Position 8, yarn.
Yeah, sounds like a tall story. 9-point answer. 10-point separation. Pat has 45. Next question. What might a doctor want you to wear to support an injured arm? Pat? Oh, Dale. Free. Here's the question. What might a doctor make you wear to support an injured arm? You don't have to press a button.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 6, sling.
That is right for 8 points. 2-point separation. 2-point separation. Next question. The period when much of the Earth was covered by glaciers is called the what age? Dale.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 12, ice.
That's it, the Ice Age. 13 points for the answer. Okay, there's the signal, meaning one of us has passed 50. Dale, it's you. You have 56 points. Pat, you have 45. After this timeout, we'll come back and play for double point value, so don't go away. Looks like we're going to be able to play the one.
I'm Wilford Brimley for Liberty Medical. I'm a diabetic. I know how serious this disease is, but I also know a way to help control it. Check your blood sugar and check it often. And Liberty makes that easier. If you're 65 or over, on Medicare and diabetic, call Liberty right now. They're the country's largest Medicare mail-order diabetic testing supply company, and they make things simple. They bring your supplies right to your door. Then Liberty bills Medicare and your insurance company. That's right. No money up front and no more forms to fill out. Diabetes doesn't have to take over your life. Check your blood sugar. Check it often. See, there's just no reason not to. And call Liberty. They're professionals and they can help you live a better life.
For more information on free home delivery, call 1-800-358-3241.
Witness the power of the tarot.
Well, he's older. Old enough to be your father?
He's 48, and I'm 25.
Is he your teacher?
You're incredible. My husband is driving me crazy.
I see the devil card. He wants to dominate you like he's your king.
Exactly.
He tells you how to dress, how to talk, where you can go.
Yes, wow. You're describing the situation perfectly.
I see the Empress. Is someone pregnant?
Wow, I wasn't going to tell you that, but...
But it's not your current girlfriend, is it?
No, it's not. It's my ex-girlfriend. This is amazing.
The King of Cups card shows a very faithful man, one who loves you deeply, by the way.
Well, I found out he's had about 10 times the number of past lovers that I've had.
Look, his past history is just that, history. Now all he wants is you.
Caution, a tarot card reading may be very personal and intense. Be prepared for amazing revelations. Call for your free tarot reading now.
Call 1-800-611-6745.
Back now to complete our final championship round in this series. Let's go over and check the scores. Pat Grenier has 45. Dale has 56. We're playing for double point value. Will Pat or Dale play our final solo game? Let's find out as we go back to the boards. Double point value, remember now. Here we go. Next question. A recent Smithsonian Institute TV special featured events surrounding what Scottish loch and its monster? Dale.
Line 3.
Right.
Position 4, Ness.
That's it. Loch Ness. 14 points for the lady. Takes her up to 70. Next question. The first sign of the zodiac, the ram, goes by what Latin name? Dale.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 2, Aries.
Aries is right. Another 8 points. She has 78 now. Pat has yet to make a move. Here comes our next question. Fatback and ham hocks are associated with what kind of meat? Dale.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 4, pork.
Pork is right. 10 more points. She's at 88. That's still holding at 45. Next question. What short name refers to an animal doctor? Dale.
Line 4.
Right.
Position 11, vet.
That's it. 30 points. You're the winner. Well, Pat, thank you for being with us. $600, some nice prizes, and this time I'm afraid it is. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for being with us.
Thank
Dale,
you.
please come join me here at the podium. And congratulations, Dale Rohr, the lady who's going to play our last solo game on this series. Congratulations on winning the championship round. Now, let me explain to you that if you give me those 10 answers in 60 seconds, you will win $5,000. We're all hoping you will do it. What a way to go up, right? And we want you to pass a clue if you can't find the answer. If you don't go all the way, $100 for each answer you give me. Here's where they appear. On the screen, we ask you to search them out, call them out, and circle them with our pen, like so we know you have found them. Right-handed?
Left-handed.
Left-handed? Okay. Fellas, let's check it out, please. I want to make sure that it's working. There we are. All right, here we go. Dale Rohr. Comfortable?
Yeah,
Good
barely.
luck. All right, here we go. For $5,000, let's light up the board. The clock will start after your first clue. Here it is. TV name of Telly Savalas.
Kojak.
Right. Spain's chief of state.
Pass.
Canine star of the movies.
Lassie.
Right. Popular weekly news magazine.
Time.
Right. Perky singer, dancer, Sandy.
Pass.
Oscar-winning director of Godfather Part 2.
Coppola.
That is right. Author of The Wasteland. T.S.
Oh, Elliot.
Okay. A thin, crisp toast.
Pass.
Los Angeles professional football team.
Rams.
Right. A white furred bear.
Polar.
Right. Spain's chief of state.
Franco.
Right. Perky singer dancer Sandy. That is right. A thin, crisp toast.
God. Melba.
That's right. What a way to go. $5,000. Is your husband? Come up here where people can see you. Dale's husband. I don't know. You know what they say, you can't write it. Congratulations, sir. What is your name? Tom? You know, I've been to football games and basketball games and baseball games, and on the way home you say, you know, they can't write a script like that. Well, it has happened here. Dale played our final solo game, and she broke our bank for $5,000. Congratulations. Congratulations. And Tom, congratulations to you, sir. Okay, we're going to take a brief time out, and then we'll be back with a few more words for you. We hope you'll hang in there, please. Don't go away. There we go. Oh, marvelous.
I'm number one.
I'm number one.
Zeros.
All new Three's a Crowd. Find out who knows you best. Weeknights at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
Imagine this is Florida, and that's Walt Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, Epcot Center, and this is Kissimmee St. Cloud, offering the closest and most affordable accommodations in the middle of Central Florida's best attractions. Call 1-800-992-KISS, and we'll send you a free vacation guide with information on affordable hotels and campgrounds. If you can stay here, why stay anywhere else? Kissimmee St. Cloud. Location is our biggest attraction.
Thanks for making Aleve. For almost 5 years, I had a hard time walking. I went from doctor to doctor and even had surgery on both knees. Pain relievers like Tylenol quit after a few hours and the pain came back. Finally, a doctor suggested Aleve. Within a week, I was dancing all night like I hadn't done in years.
Aleve can stop pain all day with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Now people say I'm a walking advertisement for Aleve.
All day strong, all day long.
We all have questions about love. Why not get the answers you need right now with a free psychic reading?
Congratulations. You recently got engaged?
Wow. I just got engaged 2 weeks ago.
Well, you better hope she doesn't find out that you spent last Sunday night with your old girlfriend.
Oh, hello? He hung up. I guess you really read him. These psychics are real, so call us and try your free reading right now.
Call 1-800-597-8682.
You know, it's you've heard us say that this is the last in this series of Now You See It on CBS TV, and you always feel bad when you go off the air, but I can't help remember that on April the 1st, 1974, which is April Fool's Day, that's when we started. We've been on the air 13 months and 13 days, and this is Friday the 13th, and I think somebody's trying to tell me something. But we thank all the staff here at CBS and to all the guys and girls on our staff. We've had a ball. Thank you for your loyalty and your letters. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Jack Nars, so long.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Now You See It, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Love of Life next over most of these CBS stations.